Hello everybody and welcome back to Owensville Studio, and today we'll be designing a web UI for a traveling website. Okay, so I have an image from a website which offer free images by the name of Unsplash. You can get any image. I'm just gonna crop this image down to the size of this canvas. Sorry about that. Okay, so to start, select on the image and select on the rectangle tool. We'll just make a rectangle over the image. Take the border away, and we'll just select them both and mask with shape there. Then we're just going to make a square at the side of the image. Zoom in. Just going to make a square at the side of the image, and we're just going to come down here and click background blur, just so it gives that effect. Remember to move the border. Remove the border. And we can copy and paste the square. Remove the background blur. And we just bring it up just to fit that much. And then this was to make a burger menu using a pen tool. Just make 3 lines, 1, and we just copy and paste. Make the size of the border maybe 2, 3. Change the color. That seems good. Make it a little smaller, like that. And then what we'll do is we'll group them, and then we'll align them in the center of this box. There we are. Just doesn't look aligned. Out. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is going to make some navigation and put some text here. So first, we'll just get some navigation going. Right. Okay. And we'll just select on all of them and just align them all on a straight line, equal space. Then we'll keep the font what it is, but we'll make every letter uppercase, and we'll change the size from 20 to 16. And we'll give that more space. And we'll change the color white because we can't really see them. So I'm just going to change them white. Group that. Just going to push it over here. Just push it to the side piece. Then ungroup that. We'll select on the first one, and we'll change the color to yellow color. Show that this is the page it's selected on. Let's just put a line underneath it. Change that to the same color. We'll center it underneath it. Select them. Just center. Then zoom out. And there. Just that. Okay, it's looking better. Then what we'll do is we're gonna get, I'll go on Google and we're gonna get a icon of a profile. We're just gonna take it over to Adobe Illustrator. Okay, and then we're just gonna select on this trace, image trace panel, select on it, and then we're gonna click on color or grayscale, and we're gonna preview, and there's our preview. We'll go to object, expand, okay, and we'll ungroup this. Oopsie. Delete this, and now we have our icon. Let's take it over to Adobe XD. Okay, so here's our icon. I'm gonna put this icon next to our nav bar. Just gonna make it smaller. Zoom in on it. First, we're going to make a circle. We don't want it to be circle to be too big, and we're gonna change our icon to a black color and bring it to the front. We're going to take our border away from our circle. I'm just going to make this circle a little smaller, not that big. Select on it, align it into the center, and punch it, oops, and there. So now we have a hole in this, which, you know, as you can see, it's in the shape of our profile icon. Just bring it up here, bring it to the side, go 1, 2, 3 in, or 4. We select on the pen tool. We just make a small arrow pointing down over here. Wait a second. Okay. We just drag it here. Take the size up. Make it smaller. No, take the size back down. Oopsie. Keep that 1. Tap. Click on this. Just bring it closer. Okay. And then we'll change the border color to white. So you can see it's pointing down. Okay. We're gonna need to make some big text here. Select on the text tool. I'm just gonna write the. We'll change the font to BBass. Bring the size up, down. We just press enter. Make this text white. Come down to the fill and make the text white. Looks more appealing white. Bring it here to the edge. Just like our profile image over here, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, make it upperpiece, maybe 5. It needs to have the best space that it can. And we're gonna put some small text underneath. You can just go and get some Lorem and Ipsum from Google, which is what I'm going to do. Probably would usually type it out, but because for this tutorial I don't really want to do that, I'm just gonna get some Lorem and Ipsum. Okay, I have my text. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this, holding using Alt, and then we just drag it with the mouse. Paste our text in. We'll change the font to Sigu UI because we changed it to BBAS to do our header. Just gonna change it back because this font is a good font for small text like this, whereas for BBAS is probably one of the best fonts for big bold text like H1 we have there. So we'll change it back to this more thinner font, and we'll change the size. Whoopsie. Place you there. Maybe make the size a little smaller. I want it to be too big, and you don't want it to be not be able to be read, so let's just keep it like this. Okay, just push that side a little bit. Maybe this text is too much. We'll delete this last 2 bottom lines. Bring that up. Just make this a pinch bigger. Let's make it 75. Okay. This. Edgy. There. Select on these. Bring it to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Then we're gonna put a link or a button, but it's not gonna be in a big circle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the pen tool, and we're just gonna write a line. And then we're gonna select the size, and we're gonna make the size after that line 5, maybe thicker. Let's go 10 for now. I'm gonna Alt and drag. We're just gonna write. Okay, just gonna write view all items. Gonna drag this on top of this line that we have created here, and we're gonna change the line to be the color of this yellow we have set over here. Make sure you do it to the border and not the fill. It'll be a little brighter. No. Oh, there. I think we're getting there. We'll leave that white. We're just gonna select on all of this. Group that. Align it in the center of this, just like that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna select on the rectangle tool and make a square, nice long square, just like that. Take the border away, and then we have our nice long square. We're gonna put some text in this, so let's just copy this, ungroup it. We'll delete these ones that we don't need. We just need one text to edit. No, just gonna type out, oopsie, I think I put it behind, bring it to the front, select, and we're just gonna type some text. So just gonna go, okay, can't really see it right now. Change the color to a darker color, and then we'll put a date under here. We'll go with town, city, which would be, let's just say London for now, and a month, which would be, let's just say July, and a date, which will put the 3rd of July. So let's just click the 3rd, and yes, and a time, let's put 13 a.m., which is 1 o'clock. There. Okay. Let's take that out of caps, put it there. Maybe we can leave it in the caps, considering the fact that everything else is. Okay, let's change the transparency on this and put it to more 50%. Transparency seems fine to me. We'll bring it there, do that. Just bring it up a little. Okay, and then we'll write, I don't know, let's try O. Okay, now date, keep it London. Maybe we can change the month to May the 25th, no, 23rd. Can't see it, so I'll just drag it here. May the 23rd, and we'll change the time to 9. Okay. Oh god, I dragged it. So let's change that back to, is it July? Yes, it was July the 3rd, right? Am I right? It's July the 3rd, and there was a 13. Okay, now back to the design. We'll bring it up to the top, the bottom, the very bottom of this word, and we'll just hold shift and click 1. Hold shift, click the down arrow key once, and then we'll just take our hands off shift, click down arrow key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do the same with the other one. Bring it up to the top, at the very bottom of the word. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll select that, group it, select that, and group that. Put them on a straight line. And we're gonna make a third one over here. Which will be, let's say, ungroup. See. Let's change this to all caps. We'll do the same over here on group, and we'll change the top one to all caps just by clicking that, and then it'll just all be caps. We'll change the date on this to, let's say, March the 18th, and the time we turned into 11 a.m. That's the party time. Okay, so we'll bring it there. Once you've copied it and pasted it, you wouldn't really need to bring it up and give it the space again, because it already will have the space. So you just need to really just group it. Ungroup this, just because we want to make sure that all in a straight line, so you just bring that forward until that line comes. Group that, and same with this. There we are. And group that, and we select all three of them, and we'll just put them in a straight line, give them equal spacing. We'll drag them. First, we'll group them and center them into the middle of this box, and I don't mean middle sideways, I mean middle up and down. So we're just gonna have to click this one, which just means if it doesn't move, it means it's obviously already centered. So ungroup that, bring it back to here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna put a video over at the right side of this box. So let's go get any image from Unsplash, and we're just gonna turn it into a video. Okay, so just paste your image in. Just gonna make it smaller. What we're gonna do is gonna copy and paste this box, and we're just gonna drag it down to a smaller level like that, and we're gonna drag that over to here. Let's hold that, and then we're gonna make our image look bigger. Gonna drag this up here, and we're gonna mask it there. So now we have a smaller image to put there. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to select on our triangle shape here, and we're going to make a triangle. We can't actually, let's try rotating this triangle other way. Let's zoom in. Can't really see what's going on very good. Let's try like that, 90. Then what we'll do is we'll make a circle, and just delete that circle. We'll bring it on to our canvas. Not, we'll bring it onto the canvas, but I'm actually talking about our video. We'll take the border away, as well as the border of our triangle. Take that border away too. We'll bring our triangle to the front, maybe make it a little smaller. Center it into the middle, and just poke a hole. Now see that? It's not really in the middle. So we'll do that again. Do it one more time. We'll just send it back to there. There we are. Then we'll make this smaller, and we'll center it into the middle of our mask. There. Then we're gonna put, looking a little plain right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some some words. Well, they're not really words, to be enable to change the language. We're gonna put something down here, which I'll show you in a minute. So let's just get the text tool, and we're gonna write EN for English. What is that? EN. Why is that happening? Let's just go EN one more time. Okay, EN. Then we'll bring it up, and we'll take the border away, and we'll go AR, and ABP for these 3 different languages. Then we'll bring them here, put them on a straight line and give them equal spacing. We'll group that and center them into the middle of our line. Well, it's not really a line. We'll bring it up higher, because what we're going to put here is we're going to put an arrow pointing downwards. So let's just get the pen tool and make it a nice arrow. Okay. Two. And we're going to change the color of this arrow to white. Make sure you change the color of the border, not the fill, or this will happen. And we don't want that to happen. So just see that back. And yes, there is our languages, and there's our arrow to point down. Zoom out, and then okay, we're gonna put a slider. So if we just zoom in down here, we're gonna select on our circle. We're gonna make a circle. Oopsie. Remember to hold down shift when you make these circles. We're gonna copy and paste this circle, bring it up one more time and bring it up. Make sure you take the border away. I know I keep on saying that. Sometimes small thing like a border can actually mess up your design. I guess at the end of the day you can just take it away, but it's better to pay attention to detail when you can. So you just destroy it there. Okay. Now we send it behind. We don't need to really. What we're going to do is we're going to click off fill and click on border and change the border color to white. That way it shows that it's on the first slide. And then we group this, we put it on the wall, and then we come 1, 2, 3, 4, and we bring it down. We come 1, 2 above that. Then zoom out, and here we're gonna put watch this. I'm gonna alt this, and we're gonna put 0, 1. Alt again. No, alt 0, 2. Paste 0, 3. Okay. Select all 3 of the words you just made. Line them just like that. Bring them over here. What we do is we place them on the wall, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Group them for a second, and we just align them into the center of this. Nope, we don't. It's not really good there, so what we do is bring it up to the top of this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 20. Ungroup that, and then come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we select on the pen tool, or we could just copy this line, but no, we select on the pen tool, and we make a line like that. There. We make the color of this line white as well. Then we copy and paste and put another line on top of that, and we'll make the color of that the color of this. And you can't really see what's going on, so I'm just gonna make that border a little thicker Let's give it 2, 3. Seems fair. Can't make it that color, so let's just make it a more darker color like that. Then we'll lift this up and the edge, change this color like that. Oops. Then we're gonna go to the side, get our text, ungroup, past that, delete those. I'm just gonna delete out the first line of text. So when you're designing, you're really designing for right now the UI purpose, but we should always pay some attention to the UX. So what this will be saying in a real website, it will be talking about this slide. It'll be talking about the slide, right? So that's why you always have to pay attention to UX. You can't put unneeded stuff, and you can't just throw everything everywhere. I mean, obviously, there's some times when you would just make a design for UI, but yeah, make sure when you're designing, you pay attention to the UX side of it. If you don't know what UI and UX is, UI is user interface, basically how it will look, and UX is user experience, so how it will act. For instance, if a coder was to code it, it wouldn't be impossible to code because it's a proper thing, it works properly. So let's select these, group them, grow them, bring them to the beginning, and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this, you can go around the world. We'll change the font to BBass. Just let's see how this looks. We'll grow it. Bring it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just there, and that is a very good, basic, easy design which has paid attention to the UX side of design too, so this will not be impossible to code. And one thing I would advise you to do when you're watching this tutorial is you watch it and you listen and you'll copy it. Then you should watch it again and try and implement your own style into it. See if you can actually make your own design and, you know, become better at your craft every day. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to be notified for more videos, because more videos will be coming. Anyway, see you in the next video.